everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Firewatch. When we last left off, we found a way to break into Wapiti Station, broke in, found that they had a bunch of monitoring equipment, and they had dossiers on me and Delilah. Very interesting stuff. We also found a backpack in the woods. They lured us out of their tower so that they could show that they recorded our conversation, because Delilah wanted to burn the place down, and then it burned down moments after we left. Don't know how that happened. It wasn't us. We said no. But it definitely seems like they're trying to frame us for something. And Delilah also did not report the teenagers missing, or that we had seen the teenagers missing. So, anyway, without further ado, let's jump back in. I like how one day you're just walking in the woods.
It's going to be okay. We haven't done anything wrong.
Someone claiming to be Henry in Two Forks called a lookout in another sector early this morning and said that I knew what caused the Wapiti Meadow fire. So, I just got off the horn with that lookout who's wondering what I know, or that I'm an arsonist, or that I'm fucking losing it. Furthermore, I bet you don't have the only tape of us from last night, so someone has evidence to back it up. We need to find out what someone's been keeping in that cave.
I'm going down there now.
We don't have a lot of time left out here, and if we don't find some fucking answers, when they lift us out of here, it's gonna be in handcuffs.
We have to stick together, okay? Keep our story straight. From the first day with those girls to the person breaking in on our conversation, everything.
Just tell the truth.
We gotta be honest and consistent.
She's the one who's been lying to
suppose you're right.
I know.
I know, he says. Okay, we're not gonna fuck this. Oh, hold on. Let me put it back real quick. Let me pick up my backpack first, so that doesn't go in my inventory. Okay. Woo! Okay, now let's see if we can get the whiskey in the river. Okay, we pick it up and we hold on to it. Okay? Follow me? Hold on to it. And then we walk it down to the creek. And I know we're supposed to be going to the cave. We'll go there in a second. We walk it down to the creek. We have a side mission. We put it in the thing. And then we see if anything happens. If not, we just put it in inventory. I'm sure there was an option to drink at one point that I just skipped because Delilah was being messy, but interesting, because like the dossier said that she was still with her boyfriend, that if I remember correctly, she told her family that they broke up because he slept with the neighbor when in fact like she was the problem or something like that. Okay, let's put it in here. I'm about to chew. Examine. I don't think this is gonna do anything. Why even put it in the game? I'm proud of me for having a whiskey bottle all summer and not drinking it though, because I wasn't like a recovering alcoholic. Throw in some Mystrium. Danger. Sadly, I'm sobering up, which is like the opposite of what an alcoholic would do, but that's okay. Every time I see that, it looks like a giant beetle thing. A mud crab.
Hey, you didn't actually make that call, right? To the other lookout? It just stuck in my craw. I let myself imagine how fucked I would be if you'd been lying to me. But now that I asked, I kind of just wish I hadn't.
You mean like you have been to me?
Of course I didn't. No way. They're trying to pit us against each other.
Yeah.
Why? They're trying.
Yeah, you're right.
It's probably the murderer
That's
trying
not
to
gonna
pin,
happen, though.
or like whoever kidnapped the
Thanks,
kids.
Henry.
Is trying to pin it on us. So they're just trying to get us to freak out enough to say things that are incriminating. It's probably what's happening. I bet those girls started the fire though. I feel like I should be like taking evidence pictures now. I should fill up this camera. I wonder if there's anything that happens.
What the hell? Delilah, someone locked me in the cave. Is this thing working?
Fuck.
Delilah, send someone to the cave, please! Can't get any damn reception.
Lost key? Oh. Seems like a bad idea. Okay. Ugh, I hate caves. I hate have you ever seen those videos of people going into like the holes that are like just big enough for their hips to and like rib cage to fit through? Makes me like violently ill. Like being stuck is one of my like biggest phobias. Ugh. I used to have so many
Freezing in here.
nightmares as a kid about it. Like being stuck in like you know like fold up chairs, how they have like the gap in the back? Like getting stuck in those. Oof. Ugh, I hate it. What is that?
Is anybody down there?
Shoot. I feel like there was a different path. I didn't really look down this way.
Jesus, this is a big cave.
It's good to know that you have to actually zoom in on stuff. I feel like he's just gonna die in this cave and that's gonna be the end of the game. Can't be much further now. So some color variation in these cave walls would have been nice. Lila. Where's this coming out of?
Hey, are you there?
Yeah, what is it? What did you find?
Nothing yet, because someone tried to trap me in there.
You saw someone?
No, someone slammed the gate behind me and then ran away. I found another way out, but if I hadn't, Jesus!
So you didn't find anything?
No, there's a spot where someone had sunk an anchor, but the hardware's gone now.
Oh, there's another
I don't have any
tool?
climbing equipment.
I just have my ropes. I'm gonna hike back to Two Forks and see if I can find anything that could double as an anchor to use in the spot.
Well, that doesn't sound dangerous.
Huh? What? What? Brian Goodwin? 1986. How ham radio waves can use meteors to talk to people far away? What if they told you that you could use meteors in our atmosphere to talk to people far away? You would probably think I was a liar, but you'd be wrong. Meteors, the alien rocks that come to our planet from outer space, can be used to bounce ham radio waves off of and let you use the radio much better than normal. Right now you're thinking, okay, Brian, this sounds like a movie, like Flight of the Navigator. It's not real, but you were wrong. It is real. It is science. It is possible because of meteor scatter communications. My science fair project proves that meteor scatter communications is real. What is it? MSC is a radio propagation mode that utilizes the ionized trails of meteors within our atmosphere. Meteors, upon their atmospheric entry, can create a dense path of ionized particles the ham radio operator can use to establish brief communication paths between operators up to 1,500 miles away. It's pretty cool. I'm going to test this by having a small chat with a friend my dad made in the Army who lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 1,000 miles from my house. We are going to try to talk at a regular time, and my hypothesis is that that won't work, and we will have to wait for a meteor shower so we can establish communication. Okay. Further, what's held papers and reports presumed by Brian Goodwin. Schematic? Words, rope, rocks, tools.
Delilah, I just found an outcropping that someone was using as a little fort. I think it was Brian Goodwin.
Really?
Hey, remember that pack I found?
Back on your second day? Yeah.
I found a plan Brian drew about how he was going to get it back.
Oh,
Gladys Silva, Canada Good Race, half-elf class ranger. Black eyes, blue-green clan, homeworld, unintelligible nerd stuff.
sure it was quite elaborate.
It's some Wile E. Coyote stuff, I'll tell you that much.
Hi, my name is Brian Good, and if you found this note, it should be with a bunch of climate anchors, I hope. Could you do me a favor and please return them to Brian Goodwin in the mail? My address is 55 Foxtrot Lane, North Plate, Nebraska, 69101. If you tell me your name and address, I will give you a reward for this. You're probably wondering why I left these here. Well, they are my dad's, and I don't want him to lose them, but I don't want to do any more climbing on this trip, so I thought I should pretend to lose them. But if you help me get them back, everyone will be happy. Thank you for your time. The reward will be good.
Huh. Brian stole his dad's climbing gear, his anchors.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it is. I think he was going to hide them in a cash box or
Suspicious.
something and never got around to it. I mean, he left a note for a ranger to find them and send them back to him in Nebraska.
Because he hated climbing?
Yeah, it sounds like Ned was pushing him, and pretending to lose his anchors was the easiest way to put a stop to it.
Look, he like built this up too.
I hope it worked. God, what an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that is the sort of thing that would have caused me to catch a beating growing up.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past old Ned.
Animated plan by Brian Edward Goodwin. Too high, 300 watts. Past maximum voltage. Interesting but wrong. Not conventional. Interesting. Zackler. I'm with my dad in Lander, Wyoming. It's pretty neat. Dad fished in a spot called Sinks Canyon. Most of Wyoming looks like home in Nebraska, but then there are mountains and woods when you go far. I'm sorry I can't mow your lawn this summer, but I hope you found a good person to do it instead. Can you write back and tell my dad when school starts, because I don't think he knows. Your friend and neighbor, Brian Goodwin.
There's also a postcard here from Brian to, I guess, his neighbor.
What's it say?
So
That he's with his dad and sorry he can't mow his lawn this summer.
Oh, gosh.
And also he was worried his dad didn't know when school started. I'd say that's a lucky break if I were him.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Ned didn't really seem like a, with it dad.
I mean, he was in the middle of really sprucing up the joint when they left. It's a little weird that he'd just leave so much of his stuff out here.
Well, maybe they were in a hurry when they left. Like I said, he wasn't supposed to be out here.
Yeah.
They almost got busted. Brian liked to go out on the railing of the tower and wave at the planes that dump water on fires, and I got a call because someone thought a kid was up in Two Forks. I lied, and just said it was Ned. If I ratted him out,
Always
they would have been
putting
forced
kids
to
in
leave,
danger.
and I don't know, I guess I just felt like I was saving him from whatever shitty life Ned was going to bring him back to. Not that it ended up mattering.
He'd hide out here to read comics. The black band, his grief is his enemy's sorrow. Everyone this guy loves gets killed, so he honors them with a black armband which gives him superpowers.
Well, that's fucking dark.
Bunch of rocks stacked up. He made a wall
I
and a
should
perimeter.
take a picture of this.
God. Yeah, that's perfect.
You know, maybe he made it because he was afraid of them.
Whenever I think of Brian possibly going through this crap, I get sick to my stomach.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh! Seat cushion. Oh. I wish I could put these back up for him. Dad. Oh, this comic book phased out of reality. That's okay. I've got these. I wonder how far I am from the thing, though. Okay, where am I? Kids hideout. I was thinking I want to bring this book with me. I'll see if it lets me. 5 degrees north. I don't think I have that one. Oh. I see. Oh, there's one in the cave. Okay. I kind of wish I could take the toy dinosaur with me, but I don't know, like, what this is gonna entail. That's why it makes me sad, because, like, there's all this cool stuff, and I would take it all back with
What
me.
do you think is in there?
I don't know, really. I mean, we gotta find out. What do you think?
Whatever it is, they don't want you telling anyone about.
I mean, they closed the door when they could have just...
Bashed your head in with a rock or chopped you up with
Are you serious with this shit right now?
a hatchet. God, are you sure you want to go back in there?
No?
No, I think I'm probably good. Bring on jail.
You'd probably just get probation. I'd be the one stuffed away in the Lusk Women's Prison for the next 10 years.
I'm not entirely sure that you should be, honestly. Where am I? Okay, I'm gonna keep going that way. So we're bringing this book with us.
Oh, also, those girls turned up. Looks like you
Good!
didn't kill them. Nobody did. They took some farmer's tractor for a joyride down in Riverton and, landed in jail.
Good.
I wonder if they know anything. If there's some way to ask them about whatever happened at their camp.
I think we'd be smart to let sleeping dogs lie.
You're probably right.
I don't like it, but okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I'm going here. So if I can take this book back, I'll just do that. Not have to deal with it. Okay, here's the cave. Cave is just a quick jaunt up to my tower, so I might just run this book back up there. So I'm not carrying it through the cave. As long as nothing happens in here. I think the most unrealistic thing about this game is that you don't bring like a water bottle with you or anything. Like a water backpack. I guess they didn't have the water backpacks back in the day. Back in the 80s. It's like a relatively new thing. The camel packs or whatever they're called. They probably also just didn't know about dehydration back then either. They're like, just fucking drink tequila, it's fine. They didn't know cigarettes were as bad as they are for you, I don't think, in the 80s. I feel like that initiative really started in the 90s. The whole smoking is bad for you. I feel like in the 80s it was still cool. Such a long jump to just like jump down. He's probably got such bad knees. He's in his 40s, man. Get back in this cave. We don't have a key now, though. Because I think we stupidly left the key in the door. No, we have the key still. It's weird that they, like... Can I take this? Oh, okay, there's no key. It's weird that they leave that... Didn't shut this time. Seems so unsafe. Alright, Delilah. If I die, remember me. I'm glad the teens are okay, though. I'm not surprised to hear that they were in jail. I have a feeling the rest of the lives are going to be pretty rough. I really hope I don't find Ned or Brian down here. What if Brian's the guy? Or Ned? Ugh, I hope that's not true. Hope they went on to live normal lives. I'm in the cave. Breaker, breaker. Oh.
Ah, shit.
Please don't peep Brian. Please don't peep Brian. Please don't peep Brian.
Oh, God. You fell. You're Brian Goodwin.
No! No. Okay, well, I need to take a picture of the crime scene. this.
Your stuff gave out. Oh, you poor fucking kid.
It's so sad. Ugh. Ugh, I can't tell Delilah about that. She'll just go back to drink. Oh, gosh. And we were talking about how he's probably graduating now. He didn't even want to be climbing. That's the sad part. Does that mean... What happened? Why didn't Ned report anything? Because Delilah said that they just left. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Oh, God. I can still see it. This is Delilah's fault, too. This is, like, a pattern now where she's not reporting children in dangerous situations. Like, she didn't report that Brian was out here when it wasn't supposed to be out here, and it got him fucking killed. And she didn't report those teens missing, and it could have gotten them fucking killed. Luckily, they were just, like, in jail. God, that makes me so fucking mad. All she had to do was say, you can't have your kid out here. And it would have saved his life. All he wanted to do was fucking science fair projects and play board games.
Hey, D.
There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
Fuck you, D.
You need to call search and rescue.
What?
There's a body in the cave. It's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, you got him fucking
How's
killed,
that?
bitch.
What? I don't... How?
Climbing, I think, or made to look like a climbing accident.
It was a climbing accident.
Look, I think that's just what it was. I mean, he was probably exploring the cave and maybe his rope gave out. Look, whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about him. Delilah, you should have told someone he was out here.
Just stop. Okay, I know.
Maybe he would have...
Henry, you insensitive shit. You don't think I know he'd be alive if it weren't for me?
I just want you to feel bad because you
fucking know it's
fucking
my
murdered
fault.
some... Like,
I'll never forget that it's on me.
good. You shouldn't. Maybe the next time you see fucking kids out here, you do something about it instead of fucking lying to the cops. Oh, that makes me so mad. You know what? Fuck her. I'm gonna let her get locked up. Yeah, I'm out of here. See you guys later.
You see that plane?
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more. The service says this thing is 2% contained.
Well, is this the flapjack fire, or the site fire, or...
Well, the two fires merged into one unmitigated disaster. They're renaming it after my lookout. You about packed up?
Shouldn't we talk for a sec, you know, about things?
About what?
We still don't know who was listening to us, who was following me around, who made that tape.
Yeah. All we have is the body of a dead boy who did nothing wrong.
But maybe we can still find these people.
Look, I think whoever's out there caused the site fire to cover their tracks, and I'm almost certain that when I get off the helicopter, I'm going to be led into a room and made to listen to a tape of me saying we started it.
And we don't know shit. What can I do?
Well, there's something for you to do. Holy shit.
Holy crap. Yeah, oh my god.
We don't know what it is. It could be nothing.
Yeah, it could also be whoever was listening to us, whoever made the tape.
Just sit here and be evacuated.
Yeah, look, you should pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
All right, look, if something happens...
I'll remember you.
The fuck?
I was hoping you'd have a backup plan or something.
I'll remember you?
Yeah, okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
Forget it.
Be safe, Henry.
I'm leaving without my backpack? I guess I already have it. Oh should not be leaving right now. I should be evacuating. Okay, seems like a terrible idea, but okay. Alright. I'm burning all the bridges with Delilah too. Fuck that bitch. I can't believe she got him killed. I'm so mad about that. Should we really be out here trying to track whatever this is? I don't know.
What's your status?
I think I'm getting close.
Alright, well, I just got word that they are coming to get us. My place.
You sound worried.
No, it's just...
Brian?
I'll coordinate with the evac team and let you know when to head towards the tram. It's north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May. There's an emergency tram out there that will let you hike to the rendezvous point at my lookout.
Okay. Well, like, what about all my stuff, though? Like, who's gonna pick up all my boxes?
Yeah, hi, Henry. Hey, you better find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches. Now I gotta go stake out a site that's as fit for living as the one you're about to find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for croc's sake. I've been up here for 3 years. I kept it cozy. Winters are harsh as hell, and I ran out of books. But I got that antenna rigged up, and Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip. I kinda get why Brian took to her. About a week ago, I stopped worrying about you finding anything out, and that's right when everything went shithouse with you two. You guys don't know anything about having kids. All right, nobody knows nothing. It ain't Andy and Opie walking down a lake to fish every afternoon. It ain't Mayberry. But you gotta know I didn't kill him. All right, we were climbing. I was teaching him.
Believe that.
Brian was uneducated in the way to do anything. He just fucking didn't sink his anchor the right way. You know, I thought about going back, having to answer questions, and having to get him put in the ground, and I didn't see the point. Don't come looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
Poor guy.
We found the surveillance operation.
Okay, what does that mean? What is it?
It was Ned Goodwin. He was the one listening to us. Just him.
He's doing that thing.
Goodwin. He made the tape?
Yeah. He's gone. He's deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want anyone to know he's out here.
Because he killed Brian. Because he killed his fucking son.
No. It's the grief. He has PTSD.
You need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
Okay.
That's all. Teen magazines. That's so sad. How did nobody ever report him missing? It was like, Delilah's like, they went back home. It's like...
Goodwin was the one who wrote the reports I found at the site. He wrote down everything he did to us. And everything he did every day. He was scared shitless.
I bet.
Lost his mind in grief. story really is about grief and how people deal with it. It's kind of crazy. Some people go live out in the woods for the rest of their life.
You should see some of the stuff he was working on. I guess he had a lot of time on his
Oh,
hands.
it's a stereo.
This boombox looks familiar.
Gotta fix it. She's like, shut up, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Do anything.
He was rigging up stolen batteries to keep his stuff going. He's got a radio base station up here. He was listening to us on that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say. We're in the middle of a fire that is at 22,000 acres and growing. Fast.
It's gonna burn all of this up.
Well, take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
I did take a picture.
You're not?
I don't know.
I don't have any photos left.
And take a long look and let's go.
That's annoying because, like, I obviously did take a picture. Okay, she doesn't care, so I'm just gonna stop reporting stuff, but I did take a picture. The game just didn't prompt me to, so I guess it doesn't count, but alright. Well, stay safe, Goodwin. I hope you don't get caught in the fire. I'm sorry about what happened to your son. Everybody in Brian's life should have done better to protect him. Fortunately, he wasn't. Just, he didn't. It kind of feels rushed. I mean, I understand there's a fire, so it makes sense that things are moving along quickly. It's weird that he wanted me to know, though. Like, I guess it makes sense. He doesn't want to be blamed for his son's death. Not that I thought it was his fault anyway. It definitely just looked like a climbing accident, but oh well. Stay safe, Mr. Goodwin. You really should have talked to somebody about your PTSD. Shit ruined 2 lives. I'm glad this never was a problem, because I don't think I could handle it. Interesting that, like, we jumped to a lot of conclusions and it all ended up being, like, randomly unrelated.
Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That there wasn't some conspiracy. But I'm not.
Yeah.
He was a sweet kid. With a shitty father who hid out here like a coward after dumping him in a hole.
Delilah, I think it was an accident. And I don't think Ned meant to kill him.
We don't know what happened for sure.
Ned wanted his son to be able to climb and do the sorts of things he did himself, but Brian couldn't.
And how'd that turn out, Henry?
Okay, well, you
Sorry.
can't blame him for gravity.
God, it would have been so easy to tell the
He's
truth
the
and have
father.
him sent home.
Like, it's reasonably
I can't
upset,
stop
but
thinking about it.
You didn't tell the truth when they asked you. You didn't send him home.
No.
You just gotta live with it, Delilah. It won't be that hard.
oh wait, am I supposed to be
If you
going
say so.
hike north to go through? Yeah.
B?
Oh, fuck.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah, hold on.
Like,
Hey.
she's
No, there's one more. Yes, here, yeah. Yeah, he's coming.
okay, allowed to be upset,
one
but
second.
like, she can't blame him whenever she was just as much
they're
at
here,
fault.
but they're making rounds. They'll come back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah?
I mean, it's dangerous here, and if anything were to happen, then that would be on me, so.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you sure that's okay?
I said it was.
I'm not gonna be the
All right,
reason you
I should go.
die.
Have a safe flight.
All right, have a safe hike.
So that means there'll be less people in the helicopter whenever I'm getting on it. It's okay to go through this cave. I just kind of know this path really well. There was never a serial killer. But he's not responsible for the Wapiti station, so I wonder what that was all about. I'm guessing Brian went behind me and burned it down. Hopefully I got my turtle. I didn't specifically grab it, so... I think it was missing again. I don't remember. We get to go to Delilah's tower. She lives full time. Another 5 miles to go. I feel like in real life they would just go to all of the towers, but I know. It's not the most straight path I could have taken, but at least it lets me be between rocks. Or the supply drop, like that makes sense that they would pick them up there. Isn't there like a cable car over here or something? Oh, wait. Thought it was... Oh, it's right here. Let's go meet Delilah. Oh, we can't. We don't get to meet Delilah. It's kind of sad.
Hey, I'm at the evac spot near the ravine. Delilah, are you there? Delilah?
She's not there, Henry. And we don't get to meet her either, which is really sad. Maybe we will. Maybe one day we'll write a book about it and everybody will question if it was real or if we all made it up. Let's go see her tower. I want to snoop. This is where she pooped. I can use the outhouse. What is that? Like an arrow or something. Yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we haven't seen another human. We've only seen outlines of humans. This is Delilah's house. These are her slippers. These are her peanuts. That's her candy bar. I like how there's only certain objects you can pick up. An apple. Hey. Tequila. She probably forgot that. I'll take that for her. It's nice if they provide alcohol. Yeah.
Hello? Is anybody there?
Hi. Yeah, it's me.
Delilah.
I'm back at the staging area near the trailhead. I think I see your truck.
Red? Colorado plates?
I
Yeah,
need to see what she was reading.
it's a piece of shit.
She stole the pork pond sign.
Well, yeah.
I think there might be a raccoon living in it.
Make sure he's comfy, I guess.
Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Okay.
There's a debrief in a situation like this. Lots of questions.
Ugh, I wish I'd explored more.
Shit. So, taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Well, he didn't
Yes.
kill him.
And we prevented one fire.
Basically started another.
Okay, so that's a wash.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
You're not coming back?
No. And you'll have to... I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's next.
Let me go see my wife.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right, sure. Maybe...
Move to Santa Fe?
Well, you could always go take over the crossword at the New York Times.
Oh yeah, I could probably fall right into that.
New York, big city.
Couldn't be further from here.
I've never been.
Well, when I end up out there...
Yeah. So, what about me?
I think you should go to Julia.
I think so
And
too.
then you can figure it out. Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a sexy accent or something if you write about this.
Okay.
I am. Yeah.
Sexy, like Australian?
You gotta go see her.
Because that's what Henry's into, obviously.
Yeah. Sure.
Henry, Look, you came out to put your memories behind you, and they're still right there in front of you.
Boom.
You're right. I mean, I think you're right.
She won't recognize me, but
Good.
I think I should still go see her.
When I
Maybe
get
she'll
back,
miss me.
maybe I could,
We shouldn't focus on this summer. Next year we'll roll around, and then the year after that, and then it's just, I don't know. My Aunt Judy called it a pause in the hallway of time.
Did your Aunt Judy smoke a lot of pot?
Yeah?
Well, you should try to take her advice, too.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's Delilah's watch.
There's the helicopter.
They'll land back where you hiked up.
She liked the flowers, too.
Good luck, Henry.
You too. Good luck.
No. Henry, you keep it for yourself, okay? Bye, Hank.
So cute. I think it's sad. I think it's sad that they couldn't just, like, be best friends and, like, you know? Lucian's Gambit. Random photo of a... Okay. Bye, Delilah. It was a great summer. Crazy adventure. And I'm taking this with me. I'm taking her mug with me. You can't stop me. I thought I was gonna do the backup thing that won't let me. Interesting that her bed's on that side. Let's make her reach in and touch her. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Alright, take me to Delilah. And then to Julia. Only to Delilah because I want to, like, meet her, but, like, mostly I need to get home to my wife. It's been too long. Hi, I see. Yeah, I know you're like, why do you have that cup? It's really important. Damn. Okay, game. There we go. Let's go home, buddy. See, my wedding ring was on. Her tower location was really cool. Huh. Interesting. I guess the storyline kind of didn't have like a beautiful, this is like why everything happened. It was kind of like, here's the information you gathered, make what assumptions you want. Like, I don't know, I feel like some of the dialogue options and what like they told us to believe, I don't know if this could be copyright. Oh, here's all the photos I took. What was I saying? But I feel like they left like the ending kind of open-ended. Like you get to decide for yourself if you feel like Ned was at fault. I feel like Ned and Delilah are both at fault, and I feel like Delilah's like anger towards Ned was like warranted, but also like pointy fingery. Like she pointed the finger at Ned even though she was just as much to blame because she lied. And then like, and we saw evidence of that, and the reason why I was so upset with Delilah is because when those girls went missing, she lied and said we didn't see anything even though that was against my wishes. But it's such a bad compilation because like you see the thing he created, then you see his dead body. But yeah, it's an interesting story. I mean, I feel like Ned's doing some of the things he did didn't really make sense, but he was trying not to get caught, I guess. Like, the whole game is about grief and how people respond to grief. Like, Henry ran away from his. He was, you know, grieving over his essentially lost wife because she didn't remember him anymore. And all he did was run away. He ran away as far as he could into the mountains, sent her away to be with somebody that could take care of her, and then ran away to just, like, wallow in his grief. Delilah also, there is a selfie. That's hilarious. Delilah's grief, I don't think she was grieving like the others, but, there's the dinosaur. Ned's grief caused him to just, like, hunker down in place and not leave because if he went back to the real world, he would have to deal with that grief. Oh, these are the pictures that were on it before me. I think he truly loved his son, though. I think he wanted to do the best for him. And whenever his son died, his mind just kind of like broke, and all he knew how to do was to hunker down in place, survive, and like talk to no one. And unfortunately, it's just how some people deal with grief is they deal with it by not dealing with it. Really, honestly, it's not even about grief and how people deal with it. It's about how people run away from grief. It's good. It's a good game. Good storyline. I'm glad it wasn't like an actual like axe murder or anything, or like just a bear or something. I like the way it turned out because it was all happenstance and accidents that lead to people assuming the worst in each other. So good game. I liked it a lot. Special features. What is this? Audio tour. Free roam. Oh, that's cool. Play game with commentary by the team. Okay. Upload and share your photos. Get them developed. Huh, you can just like free roam. That's cool. Cool. Okay, well that's it for Firewatch. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back here in the next game.